Oh, welcome back. We just got back from Miami on our Western Caribbean cruise for my son's second birthday. This about noon today, we finally got back from Miami. But man, it's been a long day. I'm pretty tired, so I don't think I'm going to be up too late today, guys. Probably about an hour or so. We'll hang out with you guys. But I wanted to come and spend some live chat or just live stream with you this week, since of course I was gone until this morning. We got back to the port. So I just want to come and say, hey, I've noticed that my channel is like boom right now. I mean, I looked at the analytics and I'm getting stuff like 65, 50 something subscribers a day. It's like, oh my God, I've never seen it get this high per day. I'm blown away. So I'm super ecstatic. Thank you so much for subscribing. As always, I tried to respond to almost everybody's comments that I possibly could. I spent like an hour today responding to all the comments the best I could. I went through my videos and stuff like that, so I've tried to knock all that stuff out. I even made another video today for you guys as soon as I got back with it. It was a bug remover from Gator Detail out of Louisiana. I had a subscriber send me some stuff, but the whole front of the minivan is just covered in bugs, everything. So tested that out. That should be out on Wednesday for you guys. Tomorrow will be the 4 different tire shine spray comparisons. That'll be out for you guys tomorrow. You guys really like these comparison videos, so I will keep doing them for you. I promise I will do it for you for 2018, and I'm keeping my word. I'm going to keep them pumping. And then I guess this weekend we'll do either something like a spray wax or something like that. We'll make it happen for you guys. Anyways, guys, welcome to our hangout. I just want to let everybody know what's going on for anybody who watches this a little bit later, so you understand what's going on. My eyes are like burning. My contacts are like, oh, take me out, go to sleep, because I got up today. I was up early this morning. I think I woke up first like 6 o'clock, and I was like, oh my God, we're already in Miami. And I tried to lay down, and I was like, nah, I'm going to catch up on Facebook and Instagram again once I turn my phone back on. So that's all it's been today. What's going on, Vincente? How you doing, Jay? How you doing, Kyle? Lewis? What's going on, Jacob? Josh, Jonathan, Aaron, Freddie, music. Yeah, dude, it's been fun. What are your thoughts on 2019 Corolla hatchback? No, don't get a Corolla. Get a real car. Get like a Camry or something. Buy a used Camry. Just buy something bigger than a flipping Corolla. Blech. What's going on, Breaking AC? What's going on, Anthony? What's going on, Movie Fan? How are you guys doing? I announced it on Facebook. I don't have it up on Instagram. Maybe I should do a selfie real quick and put it up on Instagram or something. But yeah, man, the van, I'm telling you what, we were hauling tail. Like, there's a section of the Florida Turnpike. Once you get south of Kissimmee, you're out in the middle of Nowhereville, all the way down to where it cuts through the center of Florida down towards like Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Well, during that stretch of about like 60, 70 miles, dude, people start doing like 80, 85, 90 miles an hour. We were just cruising. I'm looking down like 85, 86 steady. It was great. I love it. So, and the van just held up. It just cruised like a champ, man. We were hauling tail down there. Had a great cruise. I mean, my son's second birthday obviously was this past Tuesday on the 20th. So he's growing up fast before your eyes. You guys are starting to see him a little bit sneak peek in some of my recent videos where he's just running around the garage or running around the driveway. So that's really cool. Yeah, get a V6 Camry for real. Just get a used one. Don't buy a new Corolla. Ugh, Corolla. Good videos, man. Thanks so much, guys. How did you guys like those videos? I mean, I had the detail competition, I had the Limitless Car Care detailer, and then I had the OxyClean from Billy Mays. That was yesterday's video. So hopefully you guys like that really a lot. The views are just getting outstanding. Like I said, the subscribers are just like blowing up right now. I don't know what's going on with the channel. I'm really happy to see it. I've never seen it blow up this much, but I really do thank every one of you guys. I don't know if you guys are sharing my videos and like, hey, telling your buddies at work, hey man, check this guy out. But wow, dude, it really is blowing up. And then of course, last Saturday I was at Detail Fest. So now I'm going to go ahead and email, Peter from Stoner Car Care. He told me because of 20,000 subscriber, he wanted to do a special giveaway where he said, well, are you going to pick like 2 or 3 subscribers on a giveaway? We'll personally, from Stoner Car Care, send them an entire flipping package. It's like $80 worth of products to your winners. And they said, we'll send it out ourselves. And so I was like, sweet. So I've got to get in contact with him, figure out how we're going to do it. And we're going to do a special 20,000 subscriber giveaway. And hopefully in the next week, I can set that video up for you guys, because he just said all I'll need is their addresses and I'll personally send them out myself. And I was like, wow, what a real hookup from Stoner Car Care. They're really cool. Yeah, Billy Mays here. Billy Mays here from OxyClean. And if you act now, I'll double the size. I still remember all that stuff. It's crazy. I like Lexus, but I can't stand the Lexus girls. They're like this big. They just look stupid. Now Toyota's starting to follow them. Obviously, Toyota is the parent company of Lexus. I get that, but the grills need to go a lot smaller, and that's what I feel about it. What does JDM smell like? That I don't know, bud. That I know a lot of people have been asking me about Chemical Guys. Do I have it? Have I tried it? No, I haven't. I'd be really interested in trying it though. Solid OxyClean car wash and decide to stick with the McGuire's. You're probably way better off with McGuire's. It's a great $6 product for sure at what it is, but you just got to really follow the directions and go 4 ounces per thing, which is mind blowing. But when it comes in a big old jug like that, who cares? It's $6. Whoop-de-doo. Have fun with it. Sponsored. Have you said that in a while? Yeah, I haven't seen Venom SS in here in a while. He always gets sponsored. How come you didn't buy the Honda Odyssey? The seats in the Honda Odyssey are more rough. They're solid. Where the Camry seats are very soft, with a lot of cushion to them. The floor of the Sienna in the back, there sits on rails. So you can move those seats all the way up and all the way back like that. And it makes things so much faster. You can take out the middle seat and have it actually slide over as well. It's just so much better design than it was in the Honda. So that's why we went with the Toyota. And the Toyota looked a lot sportier. So that's why. Started using turtle wax to detail on cars. You know what? They're getting better and better. You know, you can't really complete with it as long as you understand at what price level they're at and what you should expect at that price level. If you want up here, then you need to spend up here money. And then, so if you're okay with that, you should be totally fine. What's up, Soviet? How you doing, buddy? I'm trying to read everybody's comments right here. Finally, to catch a live stream. Victor, you're more than welcome to hang out with me anytime we do a live stream. I try and do it at least once on a weekend. Obviously, I was out of town all week. I was actually out of country on the cruise ship. Very nice cruise ship, by the way. It was a Norwegian Getaway. Amazing cruise ship. As a matter of fact, we just put a $1,000 down deposit, and they had a special deal where if you put $1,000 down for future cruises, they would give you $1,000 free for. So I'm like, for $1,000, we're gonna get $2,000 deposits towards future cruises, and I'm like, sweet. So what I'm thinking about for my birthday in October, I told my wife, I said, never been there before. This is what I like to do for that. Using that to down payment money would be to go on a Hawaii cruise. I've never been to Hawaii, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. So hopefully, you know, I know I got some subscribers out there, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. Tried Eagle One room cleaner today. Dude, Eagle One is amazing. I love their stuff. Of course, 9. The more I watch your videos, subs are getting bigger. I can't believe it either, Giovanni. I really can't. I just came back. I saw my sub growth. I see the daily sub growth on the tracking thing, and I'm like, oh my God, I got 65 subscribers in one day, and the next day was 50 something. Today was 50 something. I'm just like, what am I doing that should suddenly making this channel blow up? I love it, whatever I'm doing, and I'm so happy for it, but it's really cool. Yeah, the Dodge Caravan are definitely rental cars. They're all over the place here. If you go to Disney, like there's rental cars are everywhere in Disney. You'll see the little barcode stickers in the window. That means it's a rental car. So you know right away those are all rental cars. Good, Victor. Good. You like the limitless leather. I'm telling you, that stuff was slick as ice, and you don't need that much for it. So it's a great deal for what it is. The only problem is you got to do the shipping and all the online ordering, and people are bitching about the shipping. Well, the way I see it is, buy like 3 or 4 products at one time, so this is a flat rate fee. That way you get to try them all. And everything I've tried from him so far is just A+ rated quality stuff. So definitely I'd suggest other people to try it as well. But I understand where they're coming from with shipping. It's just that they need to order not just one product, but multiple products from him at the same time to really get the good value for it. I want a BMW M35i, but I can't bring myself to getting into car debt. I understand where you're coming from, brother. I had my 370Z for 4 years, and I had it for 4 years, right? Yeah, 4 years, guys. And it was completely paid off for over a year. You know how it is. I pay so much extra on my car payment every single month. I don't play with debt. I hate debt. I know where you're coming from. If you don't need a car, don't get a car. If something's wrong with it, then you might want to get a car, but maybe you don't want to create a car that's as expensive as that BMW. See what your level you're at. Have you seen any 3D products in use? Heard their details. I have tried their tire shine. It's very good stuff. Have you ever tried Auto Glim? I have not. Funny thing is, when I was at Detail Fest, I'll make that video for you guys as well, where I walk around Detail Fest and stuff like that. you're going to see a lot of the smaller companies came in, and that's really cool. A lot of the big name companies were, of course, where they're doing demos. You know, you had Flex there, you had Grillos with all their stuff. They had full vehicles in their testing. Everything was pretty cool. Got free clay bar from Walmart because I bought a clay bar kit that I had the clay missing, and they gave me money back. Sweet. Yeah, I was a Soviet. I'm planning to get the Mother's speed clay, but when I looked at the back, you know, you look at the back of the packaging, it's identical to what the Eagle 1 Mid is. I mean, it is identical. So I will try it out for you guys. I will buy it for you guys and review it. I've got 2 more products left from that last Walmart haul I did, and then I'll go and do another Walmart haul. We'll do a live stream, and I'll buy a buttload more stuff to try for brand 2018. I keep hearing like a squealing. I hope it's not my son. I hope he's okay, but I think he likes to sit on the iPad and like watch all these little YouTube kid stuff. Try Masterson interior detail or clean the smell. Right. Good to hear it, AJ. The thing is, what I like to hear is I like to hear when you guys try out the products that I tried and give me your thoughts and opinions on it. Or do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? It's okay. I mean, all I'm doing when I make my reviews is I'm giving you guys my thoughts and opinions. Not everybody's going to agree with me, and I'm okay with that. So that's really cool. When are you going to do more Grills Garage? Soon. I've got to get the 2018 products out first. Remember that I do a lot of the 2018 products have to get done first. On Mondays, I'm trying to get either like scents or just comparison videos out for you guys. And then on the other days, I'll get the other stuff out for you. Have you tried Mother's synthetic wax? I have. It is very good. You're right about that. You should try the Grills Garage Brilliant Shine Car Wash. Smells good. I have not tried any of the newer car washes. I tried one of their older ones. It was kind of watered down. I wasn't too happy about it, but I'll be definitely willing to try their newer stuff. It's kind of like that, Aaron. You're right about that with the clay blocks. How much money worth of car cleaning supplies do you think you've bought? Thousands of dollars. Thousands, Jacob. I mean, I get a couple of companies that send me stuff, but ooh, I've spent a lot of money. I mean, a lot. As a matter of fact, I was going to look at buying one of those. I tried one of the Flex DA polishers with a really long throw on it and to make speed up detailing. But dude, Flex is expensive. It's that German, really high-end German company. Unless they hooked me up with a killer deal and I tested their stuff out and I used it on my YouTube channel, that's one thing. So if anybody talks to Flex or knows Flex, a dealer, you know, I'm willing to pay. But when I heard it was on, you know, Detail Fest special at $369, I was like, oh my God, holy crap. And it's normally priced as like $400 and change. I was like, my Grills Garage 6-inch polisher for $150 will do me just fine at that rate. You know what I mean? Now, if I was detailing every single day, I would not have any problem spinning it because then you can write it off at the end of taxes. But I was like, holy crap. What up, Gage? How you doing, buddy? Is there any difference between clay mint or clay block? Honestly, Jays, it's honestly very close. They're all about the same. They're about the same kind of thing. Flat rate sheeping can't be a killer or well. You know what I would always say? Order like 4 different products of theirs so you get it at a better rate. He gives everybody like a 15% discount with a cord 79, the code, and then only pay the $8 shipping. That's the way I'd highly recommend it from there. Try the Max Shine DA polisher. I was going to try the Grills Garage one, but we had to get going. They closed at 4 o'clock, and I didn't realize that we didn't get there until almost 1 p.m. Stoner Car Care talked to me for a while, obviously, and we talked about a bunch of stuff, and then 303 products caught up with me when they were walking out, and they stopped and they came over and stopped to talk to me because, of course, they know me. I didn't personally know them. These were different reps that they had, but they came up and talked to me for a while and gave me a few different products. So, and then Melissa from 303 emailed me and says, I got a bunch of stuff coming down to you. So it's like, oh my gosh, there's just new stuff coming on. I have not tried new polish. I've not tried their new car wash, and it was decent. How's the Turtle Wax air freshener? Now, it's in the GTR. The GTR is not driven every day, but every time I get in, I can definitely still smell that Caribbean smell. If you can't afford it, just wait for the sale event. You know, Aaron, that's probably a good deal. But when I saw they had the because they had stacks of those suckers, and when it was $369, I was just like, ooh, that's a lot of money right now. So I was like, I better stay back from there. Would you know any good products for interior stains? Yeah. Have you ever tried the Turtle Wax interior stuff? Their stuff has been pretty good. I like Tough Stuff. I've tried Eagle 1, but I tend to like those kind of ones right there where they're really good. I've tried McGuire's as well, but I tend to like the foaming products a lot more. It's a personal thing for me. And then, of course, with the turtle wax, you get the little scratchy things on the front. So really helps you get in there. And then you just get a damp cloth and then just wipe it off and then fold it over and then wipe it off again. That's usually the easiest way to get all that stuff out. You should try Voodoo products. I actually have, Brian, I have tried their wheel cleaner right before I left for the cruise. I tried it. It's not really that good of a product. It will be out in a future video, probably next week or so. Remember, I still have a couple of videos that are already done and produced for you guys that I've done previously, and I've got to get those videos out first, and then I'll probably do some more stuff. Well, White Prelude. Oh my God, it's some electrical problem, brother. I don't know. I'm getting close to the point of just letting it go. I don't really care at this point. I haven't had it in like 5 months now, and he told me it's some type of. He thinks it's now the main computer brain that's gone bad in it. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, you can jump start it off and it works, but it's not the alternator. It's none of that stuff. It has a brand new battery in it. It's just something's wrong in the electrical system, he said. And I'm just like, holy crap. So maybe I'll swing by again this week and check on it. But I told him, I said, I'm very close to the point now of just letting it go, selling it as is to somebody who wants it for parts or is willing to go through all the headache of dealing with it, and just putting that money aside for a vehicle that's more reliable as a daily. I was thinking like a 2000 or 2001 Honda CRV. And those 2 years of the Honda CRV, they came in Electron Blue Pearl. And you can definitely find them, and they only sell between $3,000 and $4,000. And why not get something that's more reliable? I love Electron Blue Pearl, of course, and it would give me 4 doors, so I could put my son in the back really easy. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I remember Voodoo having a lot of hype for, but they've called off. Do you know any good wheel cleaners? I dilute mine for chemical guys and just act like a lip kit. I like Eagle One A to Z. That stuff's really, really good. Buy it in the big gallon things with spray bottles. It's about $14 or $15. It's well worth it. Very good, very powerful, and man, it works really good. What would you recommend for a quick detailing product? Oh, there's so many good quick detailing products. I tell you what, that Limitless one I just tried the other day was great. Oh my God, the best product I've ever tried, it would be Grillo's Garage, a Best of Show detailer. Holy cow. It's a blue. Oh my God, it's amazing. It smells so good. That would probably be the best. If you want the best, that's probably the best. It's about $13 or $14. Phenomenal. That would probably be the best. Eagle One, haven't heard of it. Have to look. Oh, it comes in an orange bottle, Vincente. You can find it in a regular squirt bottle, but if you go to like a car, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, they sell it in the 1 gallon thing. It's about $14 or $15. That's the best way to go. Yeah, that Speed Shine was really good. Are you talking about Speed Shine from Chemical Guys, or are you talking about Speed Shine from Limitless Car Care? Because Limitless Car Care was stellar. Then again, it has Carnauba in it, so of course it helps. It gives it a bit of a shine as well. Grillo's, yeah, Grillo's Garage is it's what is it? It's Best of Show Shine. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's stellar. I love it. Do you have tips on detailing a black car? I gotta tell you what, son. You gotta keep the swirls out of it. Black cars show everything. They show the swirls the worst, the scratches the worst. If you have time and you have a DA polisher, polish it and compound it. Put sealant on that bad boy. Then put a nice Carnauba wax on that thing to give it that nice warm pop, and that black will be amazing. Always use a 2-bucket system. Always use grit guards underneath it. Switch out your mitts often, like every 5-6 months. Switch them out, and you shouldn't have any swirls in it. And man, I would tell you that black is going to look gorgeous when you're done with it. But yeah, do your best to get rid of every swirl and scratch you can first. I was actually looking for a paste wax. Dude, there's a lot of good paste wax out there. I mean, it all comes down what you want. Like, my personal favorite Carnauba paste wax is from Auto Geek. It's their Pinnacle Sovereign. Stellar. It's a white Carnauba wax. It is pure. There's no fillers in it at all. It's very expensive, but the results you get from it is just mind-blowing. And because you can put it right on and wipe it right off, you don't have to let it dry up or haze up or anything. You can do a car like that. But oh my God, the results on that are just to die for, especially on your your bright colors, your reds and stuff. Whoa, it's worth every penny. But you got to understand, you're not going to get a big thing for it. Like the small one I have of it is $60, but then again, you get what you pay for. My favorite place wax is something called Peace. I haven't tried that yet. I've found a lot of good products from Chemical Guys and a lot of bad products from Chemical Guys. It's so hit or miss. You can spend a buttload of money with Chemical Guys, and it's kind of like going through the weeds on it. You know what I mean? It really is. That's why you kind of watch channels like mine, go watch other channels, just kind of get reviews on it before you're willing to spend big money with them. What do you use for wheel wax? Like Chemical Guys, you can put sealant on the wheels, honestly, and it'll work fine. You know, that's all they're essentially using as a sealant. Hey man, thanks for recommending the Meguiar's Fast Finish. I'm telling you, dude, Lewis, you got the hookup. $3.50 a bottle. Oh, that is a steal of a deal, guys. If you don't know, Walmart every year they get rid of their old products. Okay. And so anything from the previous year that they're going to be removing, they put it in the clearance section. Meguiar's Fast Finish, which was like a spray sealant, spray can, and it comes with a microfiber towel, is now down to like $3 and $4 a can. You can't beat it. It is an amazing product for what it is. Go check your clearance sections right now at Walmart. Clear the shelves out if you have them. They're worth every penny. Great product. Originally it was like $15 or $16. What wax were you just talking about? It's called Pinnacle Sovereign. Okay, it's one of AutoGeek's in-house waxes. So go to autogeek.com, look up Pinnacle Sovereign. Oh my God, you've got to pay to play. It's no doubt that those are the type of waxes they use in the Concours and stuff like that. Those $1 million cars. But when you see it, I've never used a wax like it, and you can see the difference. It really shows. Yeah, Christian, grab as many as you can. Honestly, I recommend everybody grab as many as you can right now because you won't be able to find them anymore. Now, Meguiar's website does still sell them, but they pulled them from the Walmart shelves. Try them from the dollar store. Works in my life. But, you know, trucking, the funny thing is you're being like me now. You're just trying stuff out. You're having a good time, and that's all that matters, you know, in this world. So give it a shot, try it out, and then, you know, if it sucks, it sucks. You know what I mean? Let's do a quick shout out from my sponsors here. We're going to be doing sponsors from Goldfish Flavored Pizza. Woo! Goldfish, better buy your bag. Actually, it's from my son. My son loves Goldfish, so we always buy him a bag once a week, and I hand him out to him, or I'll put him on the little table there, and he'll just sit there and go, while he's sitting there watching TV. It's pretty good. Good stuff. I have not tried it, but I've washed cars that have ceramic coating, and it is awesome. Yeah, I have seen that gauge about the Best in Show spray wax. I have seen it, but I like their previous spray wax a lot. Godfish, I'm going to get some right now for me. They are great, dude. My son loves the pizza. I love them. I leave them right here, and there's a little tiny table right next to me, and I just sit there and grab stuff, and I'm just sitting there doing this. While I'm working on videos, I'm like, you know, editing videos. This is what I do. What's up, Richard? How you doing, buddy? Aaron, can cleaner wax remove contaminants? You really need to get a clay bar. Clay bar, clay block, whatever you want to use, a clay mitt. That would probably be the best thing to get rid of your contaminants. So tell me, tomorrow will be the 4-way tire shine comparison. I am going to do some more side-by-side comparisons, and I'd like to have your feedback on what you would like to see in some more side-by-side comparisons. I'm all for listening to you guys. What would you like to see? Throw out some just heads up battle, 1v1 battle, and let me know what you guys would like to see in some heads up competition with some products. I'd be totally interested. I'm open to listening to you guys. One thing I've learned over the years is if you listen to your subscribers, you're usually going to get a lot more views, and people are going to be a lot more involved in the videos, and you're going to get, you know, more subscribers. Everything comes when you listen to your subscribers. That's what's big. How long is your spring break? I don't have spring break. I just have vacations, buddy. I've been with my job for so long, as you know, that this year was since last year I hit 20 years at the job. I actually am up to 5 weeks vacation now and 7 sync option days that I can use if I need it. So I actually have more vacation time than my wife does. So it doesn't really matter. What stuff can you use to get off old wax? Soap, car soap, you probably want to use like Turtle Wax Max Wash. It comes in a big jug or whatever. Just you're going to have to use it at the higher ratio that it's set to, and that will strip your wax. So just understand that. But that soap will work. If you ever teamed up with detail companies to make sure your car wash spray, I'm sure you would sell out a lot. That's your plan. It'd be epic. Christian, I don't know. I just feel like the detailing market right now is really starting to be flooded, especially after going to Detail Fest, and you just see so many different companies. And yet there's so many more companies out there that I've never even heard of, or I have heard of, that didn't even show up to Detail Fest. And so when you have a big piece of the pie and you're having little things chunk, 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 it gets hard to where you can really get anywhere. You know what I mean? Unless you have that small, tiny audience, I don't think you would do that good. I mean, because I'm sure you have to invest at least 15, 20 grand to even get it as a startup, because you got to get your license, you have to get all that business stuff, you have to get your name of your company claimed, all that stuff. And then you got to pay for the chemist, you got to pay for the bottling, you have to then probably buy a certain amount of product that you have to store somewhere, probably like store up here in one of my closets upstairs in one of these extra rooms. And then I would have to do all the boxing and stuff out myself. So, that's the way it goes. Movie fan, that sucks, man. Yeah, I've racked up so many years at my job that just the way it goes. Now I have to hit 25 years in order to get 6 weeks vacation, but that's where you top out. 6 weeks vacation plus 7 individual option days. What's your opinion on the V line of compounds chemical guys? They were decent. Lucky, I actually, when I bought the GTR, that's exactly what I used. I bought the sample pack with all 4 of them. I think it was like $30-something from Chemical Guys, and they worked pretty good. I didn't have a problem with them. Some people complain about a lot of things. As long as you do the technique right, you should be fine with it. I don't honestly watch detailers on YouTube, man. I get that question all the time. I don't watch anybody. I'm subscribed to a couple channels like your McGuire's, Grio's Garage. Who else? I like Masterson's, and I've got 1 or 2 other channels, but other than that, I don't really watch anybody. That's just the way it goes. Super McGuire's and Chemical Guys Wheel Cleaner or Diablo. You mean Chemical Guys does make Diablo gel? That Diablo would probably be better of the 2 if you're trying to say that, because you can dilute Diablo. It's meant to be diluted, so a big bottle is going to get you a long usage out of it. Hope you enjoyed your vacation. Greetings, Norway. What's up, David? Thank you so much for stopping by. As a matter of fact, that we ran into, because my little 2-year-old son was in the kids program, and we actually ran into 2 families with 2 little kids, and it's like a big family that came over from Sweden. So we got to talk to them a lot. They were from Sweden. Of course, all their little kids were completely blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm like, typical Swedish kids. But that was pretty cool. They spoke really good English, by the way. I've noticed that about Norway and Sweden. They speak very, very good English. Where you go to other countries and, it's a little bit broken English. An experience with Colonite. I have not tried it yet, buddy. Have you tried the Rye Company? No, I just buy a bunch of stuff from the other companies, and then I get some that are sent to me. So I have about probably 100 microfiber towels. Best metal polish for exhaust tips. I like Eagle Ones, Never Dull. That stuff's really good. I have liked Mothers. Mothers makes some really good stuff. Turtle Wax makes some really good stuff. I just got the new 303 metal polish in, but I have not. They gave it to me at the actual Detail Fest. They gave it to me, but I haven't tried it yet. What does it mean if a polish is low dust? Okay, so when you're actually using the DA polisher and you're going back and forth and stuff, a typical compounded polish is going to sling a lot of what looks like fine cocaine-like dust all over your car that you'll then have to wipe off. If it means low dust, it means you're going to have very little of that, but you will be surprised when it dries up and it comes off. It's just going to look like a fine white dust all across your car. Or right outside the section that you were working on. That's what it means. What's up, Extreme Ham? How do you remove scratch from a door handle? You can actually do it with a microfiber towel. You can put it on there, like dab it on there, and then you can kind of work it in by hand just like that. And you can actually get rid of it. It's a pain in the butt, obviously, compared to using a DA polisher, but it will get the job done for you. Unless, of course, you're down to the bare metal, then you're kind of screwed. You'll need a paint touch-up. Will you ever quit YouTube? I don't think so. I mean, you know, the good thing about this is I do this for fun. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. It gives me something to do a little bit on the side for fun. It's a hobby. I'm going to clean my cars anyway, so why not try out all the different products? I don't have to do it for a job. I'm not worried about if I get paid from YouTube or not. So, you know, I'm not going to die tomorrow if I don't get a paycheck from YouTube. It's because I have a job. So it works out pretty good for me that I'm not backed into that corner where I absolutely have to do it. If I don't want to, I'm stuck doing it. You know what I mean? Where did you go on your cruise? I seen your Instagram post with the iguanas. Do you get a footage for Detail Fest? Yes, I did get footage for Detail Fest. I did. That will probably be out next week. Remember, I just got home today. Okay, so we left out of Miami on the Norwegian Getaway. We had a balcony, as always, and then we went to, the first stop was Roatan, Honduras. It's the island off Honduras, Roatan. Then we stopped at Harvest Cay in Belize, which is Norwegian's brand new private cruise island there right off the coast of Belize. Then we went to Costa Maya, Mexico, which I guess is pronounced, it's Mahatul or something like that. Anyways, we went to the Mayan ruins there. We went inland on a bus tour. It took like an hour to get there. And we went to the Mayan ruins. And then we went to Cozumel, Mexico, which I've been to like 6 or 7 times. So I really don't care about Cozumel. And that was it. That was the whole tour thing. So 4 stops in 7 days. It just flew by. I mean, before you knew it. The cool thing about the ship is they had tons of slides, a lot of dropped slides. They had rock walls on the back. They had a ropes course, you know, when you get locked in and you're walking across the tiny beams or trying to like hold on and go through stuff. So it really kept me entertained the entire time. Of course, I had my family with me. Got caught up on tons of sleep, even though tonight, this morning, I didn't sleep at all. I had to get up, so I'm very tired right now. But I'm hanging in there with you guys for a little while. You know what I mean? You'll be in a wheelchair cleaning your car. You know, if you're going to spend that much money on your car, why wouldn't you clean your car? You know what I mean? Or pay somebody. Even if you physically can't do it, I would still pay somebody to keep my cars clean. Pace comparison, pace watch. I think I did one of those a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure I did between a couple different Carnauba waxes if you want to go back and look. Have the Muzzies taken over Norway? I heard they took over Sweden, Stockholm, if that's what you're talking about, Fortis. Do you have a travel YouTube channel? I put a couple of my YouTube videos on my small channel. It's just Niche79, NICHE79. I put like cruise cabin reviews and stuff like that on there, but very minimalistic, honestly. That's about it. Places you've been. What's the most beautiful? Alaska. I've been on 2 Alaska cruises. We're talking about going to Alaska again this summer. Alaska's beauty is amazing. You know, we see the giant glaciers. The glaciers, I'm not lying to you guys. The Hubbard Glacier there is 3 miles across. And it's hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. And you're in a big boat and you pull up to it. It's just gigantic. You hear the cracking of the ice, and then you see the mountains when you're going by. They're completely covered in white, and they just dwarf the ship. And you're like, holy crap. That is the most beautiful, quiet scenery. Bald eagles everywhere up there in Alaska. You know, bald eagles are rare down here, but everywhere they're a dime a dozen. There might as well be pigeons up there. They're absolutely everywhere in Alaska. It's the prettiest scenery, but we haven't been in about 3 years, so we're talking about going back this year. Obviously, Fortis, if you know me about that, then you know I think all that stuff's a joke. We'll check it out. Want to go on a cruise? Cruising is the blast. Like I said, we're talking. I would like to go to Hawaii for my birthday in October. We'll see if that pans out. Obviously, we'll go from there. No, the glaciers are not melted down. Those suckers are massive. You have no idea how big these glaciers are. They are miles wide, some of them, and they're quite literally hundreds of feet tall. It is just beautiful. The waterfalls coming off the sides of the mountains everywhere. You're just like, oh, it's so pretty. You know, is it Dram CD coated? No, it's not. It actually has a jet seal on it right now from Chemical Guys. Saw them platinum services, microphone tiles clearance. So the one, yep. Are you talking about the ones at Walmart, Lewis? Yeah, that's a decent thing. I would just wash them a couple times, getting the loose microfibers out. I mean, is it as good as the higher end ones? No, but it's still a decent price for what you get. As far as winter cleaner, oh, there's so many good ones. Probably one of the best ones is Stoner Invisible Glass. You can pick that up at Walmart. Stellar, streak-free, stellar glass product right there. Stoner Car Care Invisible Glass. You can't miss it. It's really good. I think it's actually where, if it's not on the main aisle, that's where it's the aisle where they keep all the windshield wipers at in Walmart. I have not tried that Mitch or a glitch. That's the one thing I gotta try that, and I gotta try the spray wax from Brain Fart, Rain-X. That's the last two products I gotta try. What high school did you go to? I went to a private high school in Jacksonville, Florida. Best leather conditioner. Ooh, there's some really good ones out there. I like Mother's VLR. I like McGuire's. They have that new Balm one out there. I like that one. I like Masterson's. I like 303 is really good. There's a lot of good ones out there for you that you're not going to have any problems with. Greg has been getting roasted on the Facebook detailing groups. I don't know, man. Like one thing I've warned everybody about: watch out for those detailing groups. If you get into like the Auto Geek Detailing 101 and stuff like that, be very careful. Don't post anything just like asking how chemical glass. Don't be like this. Is this stuff any good? What do you think, guys? I mean, you're going to get roasted, absolutely roasted. So, and it really discourages the people that are really trying to learn about the topic and the hobby of cleaning your own cars. Let me tell you, you're going to have 1,000 different people coming at you, either saying you're an idiot and you're a moron, or you need to try these 50 different products. You are literally going to get that all day long, and that really sucks, and it hurts the young people. I don't know what you guys are talking about over there. You guys can have fun in your own separate comment. I'm cool with it though. Whatever you guys want to talk about, as long as you don't keep it vulgar or anything like that, that's when you get a thing. And then I have some people come in and like, come look at my channel, and I'm like, bro, really? You know, I just like have common courtesy, you know, and that's when I put them in timeout right away, and then they'd suddenly disappear and run off. So there. Do I use a chamois? No, I use a waffle weave towel. It's Griot's Garage. It's about 3 feet wide. And I love that stuff. No soda tonight. No, it's here. It's here. It's Mexican soda in a bottle. See? It's Mexican soda. I got to tell you, Kanye, about the Adams. They make a lot of very good stuff there. I've got no issues with any of their products. It's not like I went through and being like, this stuff sucks. Most of their stuff is pretty stinking good. There's really no one good product from them. Okay, you can go to Sam's Club. You can buy 20 of these for $20. It comes in a big tray at Sam's Club. So I buy the 20 of these for $20. That's a good deal. It's $1 a bottle, and that's how I get them in. But they're bottled in Mexico, so it's actually like real sugar Coke, not the corn syrup stuff we get in America. Music. Try some of your local like auto zones, advanced auto parts, stuff like that. Try some of those, or O'Reilly's. You probably will be able to find it there. Nicest beach in Florida: Gulf Side, White Sand, Destin, Siesta. I like Clearwater a lot. I lived there for a year and a half. Destin is like how do I want to say this? Okay, you get the southern people, right? So you have Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia, stuff like that. Okay, those people, when they go to spring break, they go down to like Destin area and stuff like that. That's like from Pensacola to Destin. So they go down there, and that's kind of like the white people's spring break. And where Destin is like a kind of rich area, rich little town. So it's where like the upper class, like country white people go to. So the people that have money, they live in Alabama, Mississippi, wherever, that's where they go for spring break. So it's a lot more expensive there, but it is really nice there. But I personally love Clearwater. It's that big city life. It's nice. You know what I mean? Everything's there between Clearwater and right across the bay in Tampa. It's really nice there. I haven't had the wet sand. I haven't touched any of that. Okay, movie fan. I mean, I was in Mexico obviously for 2 days, so I actually bought some local stuff. Have I been mudding? No. Oh yeah, I drink those all the time. Or when my family goes to Mexico, we stock up on it. Yeah, like I said, I just go get my stuff like that. I buy the big cases of drinks and stuff like that, and like laundry detergent and stuff. I buy all that at Walmart, or I'm sorry, Sam's Club. Can you do a review on liquid glass polish? They sell it at AutoZone. I know what you're talking about. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but I've never tried it myself. You know what? I just personally, I really need a lot more cars to work on. That's my biggest thing. Once you polish all your cars or wax all your cars, that is, you run out of it's like, okay, well, they've got protection on all the cars already. I don't want to put more wax into it. So it's like, I just need more vehicles to actually try stuff on. That's the way I see it. I just need to, I try to get the neighbors to do it. I just need to talk to more neighbors. I have a lot of people that actually slow down all the time when I'm out there with the camera. They go down, and they sometimes stop and they just creep on by. And sometimes I'm like, hi, how you doing? And they, and then you start driving again. It's the really funniest thing. They'll be like this. And then I see like a wave. They go, so it actually is pretty funny. Can you buy grit guards at a store? I think you can. I want to say one of the auto parts stores I've been to recently has it. But grit guards are dirt cheap, though. Even if you get them from like Auto Geek, they're like only $3 or $4. They're not expensive at all. One soda I wish I could bring back is Red Fusion. I don't know what that is. Ready to move to Arkansas? Nah, maybe Montana. Montana or Colorado. Though, you know what? I wish I had some subscribers in Montana. Maybe Colorado, but definitely Montana. I would like to hear a lot more about that, but I don't think Montana people actually clean their cars. I think most of them live out in the country or they have dirt roads and you're just like, you know what I mean? There's barely anybody there. I don't even think they have 1 million people in the entire state of Montana. Montana is like this big compared to Florida. And Florida has like 30 million people and growing in it. And Montana is massive and it has like less than 1 million people. It's ridiculous. Mexican Pepsi. Now, see, what I always get is the throwback Pepsi, which has the real sugar in it. So that's what I always get. So it's no big deal. I love Red Bull Cola. Everyone I knew tried to hate it, but I thought it was so good to me. I don't remember that one at all. I don't remember that one. I remember the first time I saw Red Bull, I was in Germany, probably around the year 2000, and my friends introduced it to me. Over in Germany, they're dirt cheap, but in America, they're flipping like $3. But in Germany, they were like 80-something cents, and you're just like, what? And when they came to America, they were $2.50, and then it creeped up into $3. And I'm like, what for a stupid little tiny can? But yeah, in Germany they were like $8. So they mix them with another liquor, and it tastes really good. I really liked it a lot. So it's just the way it goes. Are you ever going to do a vlog? I've done a few in my cars over the days, but I mean, my priority is getting you guys detailed videos out, reviews, stuff like that on this channel. I like balls. Balls, yes. I like balls in my mouth. You're right. We need somebody to contact Balls and have them sponsor my channel, and that way I'll drink balls and have balls in my mouth every single vlog. Cocaine or Red Bull? Well, I wouldn't know about that. I'm not a druggie. What's up, Viper? How you doing, man? How's it going? Let me drink some more of my cocaine from Mexico. I was surprised when we got back to the cruise this time. This was the very first time I can remember of any cruise where I didn't have to fill out the documentation of what we bought when we were overseas and stuff like that. It was just, they just checked your passports. They went, all right, you're good to go. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, I brought back 5 kilos of drugs and good deal then, that's really the way I felt about it. I'm like, okay, even though every time you come back on a ship, you have to go through the metal detector. You have to put your bags on the whatever X-ray machine every single time you come back on the ship. You have to go through the metal detector and put all your bags through it. So it's not like you can smuggle things in because they're just the security is everywhere. It'll be like 5 security guards, there. They're all like from India. India is like a big people into security on cruise ships. I've noticed that. So if you go on a cruise ship, almost all your security is always Indians. So they're always very nice people, but it's just funny the way that works out. Smell is the only place I've seen balls for sale. Oh, I don't know. I just order them online and buy in the big cases when they have free shipping for like $40, and I get like 40 or 50 of those suckers. Let's be snowflakes and ban all guns. Okay. And then let's talk about we got to stop it. right? Even though how many kids die a week from texting and driving or DUI? We don't talk about that. It was the car's fault. You know, I understand where you're going though. I understand, GT Taylor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready for another vacation. I'll tell you that. You know, I try and not spam too much about my vacations. I try and always concentrate and get you guys stuff out. But I try and let you guys know if things are slow. That's why I try and as soon as I get back. But don't worry, I have a video for you tomorrow. I have a video for you guys on Wednesday already for you guys, and then I'll get some more videos out for you on Friday. I'll either do the Rain-X spray wash, or I'll do the Chemical Guys waterless wash that I bought. It'll be one or the other. You know what? I might actually try that on my GTR. I might actually try the spray wash from Chemical Guys. Excuse me. On my GTR, because I drove it like I don't know how many days the week before, and then so it's got a nice layer of pollen and dust all over it. And then I'll do the spray wax on top afterwards, so I can get 2 videos done the same day, and that way all the videos are done. Maybe you can detail a cruise ship. Hell no, them things are huge, son. The funny thing is, like cruise ships now, the big ones are bigger than aircraft carriers. They are monsters. One of the cruises, we stopped in St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and there was a small little combat ship. I don't know. It was an old combat ship that the Navy uses now for like special ops and Navy SEALs and stuff. I forgot which one. It's the USS Ponce. I remember that. The name of the ship was the USS Ponce. We were parked next to it on the opposite side of the pier, like we were right next to each other. And we were on the, what was it? One of the princess ships. Like, I don't know which one it was. But we just dwarfed their ship. I mean, they're a tiny little tugboat compared to us. We were just dwarfed them. We're looking down on them. And all those guys, they had the little fence around the ship where people come out, and they were all just sitting there on guard duty like this. And you can go up there and talk to the guys and like, oh, dude, well, how's the cruise ship? I'm like, dude, it's amazing. You need to go on that. They're like, I wish our ship was like that. And they were really cool sailors. But yeah, we dwarfed their ship. So, I mean, there's just no comparison. How's the GTR? GTR is fine, as I just got back from vacation. So, you know, it was good times. Wow, we don't have very many people here tonight. Only 23. It's a slow night, but again, it's an off night for me. Just got back, so I'm just wanting to hang out with you guys because I didn't get to do any earlier this week. What are your thoughts on the Maguire's Mirror Bright? It's okay, nothing special. Just get Maguire's Gold Glass. Seriously, it's good. Do you recommend one cruise ship company over another? If you had limitless money for a fun and just straight of amazement, without being just ridiculously crazy with money, I would say Disney. Disney cruise lines are just like almost everything's included. Of course, liquor is not, but you know, your drinks, the sodas, and all that, everything's free. Everything is. You know, the shows are outstanding because they're Disney. You see the characters walk around. They have a pirate night instead of a formal night. They have pirate night where you can dress up as pirates, and Captain Hook takes over they have a deck party, and Captain Hook takes over the ship, and then Mickey comes zip-lining down from the top of the smokestacks way up here, and then rappels down and takes back the ship from Captain Hook. And then they have a fireworks display at sea. I mean, it's just like, holy crap, you know. Disney does it like no other. And I would do nothing but Disney if we had limitless money to spend, but it is so expensive. I was very impressed with Norwegian. Now, Norwegian is wow. It was my first Norwegian cruise. I've been 23 cruises now, and Norwegian was like, wow. I was really impressed. Much better than Carnival. I'd say if not better than Royal Caribbean, at least on the same par, but I would definitely say probably better. Royal Caribbean's food is kind of sliding now where Norwegian was way better. Everything was so nice. It was a newer ship. It's only like 2 years old though. So, you know, that's the way it goes. How were the tacos? Actually, I didn't get any tacos when we were in Mexico. I was going to get some, and I was like, whatever. Like, we ended up spending like $700. So, you know, I was like, nah, I better not. Like, we had to pay for the tours, obviously the cruise tours, to tip your host and all the waiters in the room cleaning. And then we bought a bunch of stuff, bought a bunch of pictures because we had those, you know, the portraits on the cruise ship. And because of my son's second birthday, so we spent like $150 in pictures alone. You know, it's the stuff you do, you know. Do a clay bar comparison video. Yeah, I could do that, but I really want to test out that Mother's one first, honestly, to tell you the truth. I will buy that soon, and then I'll test it out. I'm afraid I get seasick on a cruise ship. Honestly, Froze, they have all those seasick patches that they put behind your ears or whatever, but seriously, in 23 cruises, I've only been on one cruise where we had heavy, let's just say heavy seas, where it was like 22-foot seas, and the boat was like this the entire time. But for the most part, the bigger ships, they have cruise stabilizers now. They look like little wings. They're underwater, so you can't see them. And when the waves get bad, the wings stick out like this and help stabilize it so it doesn't like go like this too much in the water. It's pretty nuts, and you barely feel anything. I mean, you might feel a little bit of this once in a while, but that's really about it. Cruise ships today are not like back in the day, you know. I have not, Aaron. That's what I was talking about. Trying that out about their waterless wash, and then trying the Rain-X spray wax afterwards on the GTR to really make it pop. I think that's going to be my test sample for this week. So that way, these will be future videos for Saturday, and then go from there. That spray wax, the blazing banana spray wax, that thing has over 6,000 views already. So I was pretty stoked about that. So good deal. Do you remember when the pirates took the Maersk, Alabama? Does that happen on cruise ships? No, it does not happen on the cruise ships. Not at all, buddy. What about the Carnival cheap cruises? I've been on 7 Carnival, maybe 8 Carnival cruises. They're a great entry-level cruise. Very good. Not too crazy, not too wild like they used to be. For the price, what you get for the price, that's a great deal. Like you can get balconies for $699. I mean, you can't touch that with other cruises. You don't get near the amenities. The food isn't quite as good as the others, but honestly, for that price, it's a great way to get your foot in the door for cruising. Like on a 7-day cruise, interior can be as low as $299, $399 for interior with no window. I mean, that's amazing for 7 days. And all you got to do then is you pay obviously you have to pay the taxes on top of the $299 or $399. But then you have to tip your room, storage, and all that stuff, which is automatically taken out of your bill every day. It's like $13 a day. So it's like, whatever. Any good websites to look at cruise pricing? I just usually look at like Orbitz and stuff like that. And then I call my local travel agent that I deal with all the time. And then he usually gets me the best deal on everything. And then you get a lot more cruise onboard cruise credit. Yeah, we're going to turn this into a cruise chat here soon. Like I said, I've been on 23 cruises. Disney, Princess, Carnival, Costa, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Norwegian. Yeah, I think we've done what, 7 cruise lines we've done? 7 different cruise lines and 23 cruises. So it's like I've done everywhere in the Caribbean I've been. I've been to Alaska twice. I've been to Canada, New England once. I've been to the Mexican Riviera, where you go down to Cabo San Lucas, you go down to Mazatlan, you go down to geez Louise, I forgot the other one. Anyways, I've been to all those. I've been to like Halifax, Nova Scotia, Sydney, Nova Scotia, St. John, Portland, Maine. Where you go up that way out of Boston. I mean, I've done a lot. So we were supposed to go to Europe, but when my wife found out she was pregnant, obviously that was called off. So we were supposed to do a 2-week cruise in the Mediterranean, but when she was pregnant, she was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Clay bars versus clay block alternative. Personally, I like the new clay mitts. They're just so much faster. You can really zip through a car a lot faster than a clay bar. Some people complain and say that the clay bar pulls off more contaminants than a clay block or a clay mitt does. But I can definitely tell a difference after I use them, either with just the mitts. I love those. You can really, I mean, you have it in your mitt like this, you just spray it down the whole area, and it's like, it's done. It's just so much faster. And you don't have to keep kneading it and turning it over and stuff like that with a clay bar. It's just a lot faster way to do it anymore. New technology, essentially. River cruise would be cool, but they're a lot more expensive. What are your thoughts on a sprayer that produces foam? I like foam, you know me, so I'm very biased towards it. Definitely 2 thumbs up for it, but I understand not everybody's for the foam. It's just me. But I understand what you're coming from. Oh, man, it's midnight already? God, I'm such an old man anymore. Then again, I was up at like 6 something this morning, so I can definitely tell it's hitting me right now. I feel I'm like, excuse me. Yes, Clay mitts can be used about 40 times. 40 times. So you spend like $12 or $13 for a clay mitt. It's well worth it. I like the Eagle One clay mitt. I have them. I love the thing. You just, every time you're done, you just spray it off with water or whatever like that, and put it back in its little resealable pouch that it comes in. And that's it, man. That's so easy. And the cool thing about clay blocks or clay mitts, if you drop it on the ground, just take a hose to it or just take it to the sink and wash it off, and you can go right back to it. Where a clay block, a clay bar, if it drops on the ground, you can't pick those little pebbles out. You got to throw the clay bar away. So it definitely is a much easier way to do things and much faster. The clay mitts can be used multiple times. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading over the same comments over and over again. Yeah, it's definitely a slow night, like the last couple nights there. Did you go to college? Yes, I went to the University of West Florida in Pensacola, Florida. And the funny thing is, I went to elementary school from 3rd to 8th grade there in Pensacola. And then my dad's job went to Jacksonville, Florida, where I went to high school. Started a little bit of college there at the community college in Jacksonville. And then my dad's job went back to Pensacola. So that's when I finished up the community college there, Pensacola Junior College. And then I went to the University of West Florida afterwards. Clayzilia, which is basically a mother's clay block, was clearance, $5. Ooh, that's a good price right there too. Definitely a good price. I'll definitely purchase one. It could be a hassle. Oh, it's just so much easier. You'd be surprised how much easier it is with a clay mitt or whatever. You know, you drop it, it's like, oops, spray it down with water, wash it off, you just keep on going again. It's just so much faster. Where the clay mitt has a much bigger surface area, you can just go like, it's done in no time, and that car is spotless. Woo! We've almost been an hour already, and it's such a slow Sunday night. It really is a slow Sunday night. I got to tell you, it's not like a normal Sunday night for me. Like our live stream is kind of like chill mode, you know what I mean? But that's okay. I like chill mode too. It really just lets me relax, and I do like that a lot, especially when I'm just like a tired person, you know what I mean? What other questions do you guys have, guys? Because I can feel my throat starting to get a little sore, and you know, I know I'm getting dead tired right now. I'm just like, but for you guys, I'll hang in there with you guys. Aaron, I do what I can. That's all I can promise you, Aaron. I don't really have a set schedule, but a lot of times I don't have chances on Fridays. I get home late on Fridays a lot lately. They had me fill in and do other jobs on Fridays for these people. The last couple of weeks, they had me going to the airport, driving to the airport, and they're like, we need you to take a truck to the airport. And I'm like, oh, my God. So I had to take the truck and drive to the airport at night. I'm like, okay, whatever you guys want. And you know, they're like, we don't have anybody. I'm like, out of all the people, you don't have anybody to drive to the airport. And they're like, no, we don't. I'm like, whoa. So I have to go and take the truck and drive to the airport, drop off all the extra next dayers that are going out for the night, and that's come all the way back. And, you know, they throw me all over the wolves, it seems like, on some of those nights, especially on Friday night, I get thrown to the wolves. It's like, why can't I just do my job and not everybody else's jobs? It's pretty crazy. I have not used any detailer line of McGuire's. No, I have not. See you all in the next live stream. I understand you, movie fan. Thanks so much for stopping by. I haven't tried any of their detail. I know what you're talking about the McGuire's detail line, but I have not tried any of theirs. I bought a fuel pump. My car doesn't start still. What do I do? Call a mechanic. What's up, Fred? What up, buddy? How you doing this fine evening? I missed the garage live stream. It honestly is a lot easier. Again, I'm on daddy duty. My son's downstairs watching cartoons. He's still up, of course, because he slept the whole flipping day away. So, again, I'm on daddy duty. My wife's already in bed because she has to be up at 6 a.m. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are her early days where she has to be there at like 7-something in the morning. So she has to get up between 5-something and 6 every morning. So she had to go to bed. So, again, it makes things a lot smoother up here. Oh, so tired, but I love you guys. Yeah, I was shocked. Like, you know, like I went back and I'll give you an example. You guys remember when I'm sitting in front of the camera where I'm showing the Chemical Guys products side by side. I'm talking about, are they overpriced or whatever. I hate that people are coming out of the woodwork on those videos. They're so funny. You're just a cheap ass and you can't afford it. And I'm like, you're right. I am so broke. I can't afford it. You know, you troll them back, but it's so funny. But that video alone has like 18,000 views. I'm like, for sitting in front of the camera and just asking that question. It's really is funny, and I really find it funny. But the views these last couple of weeks are outstanding. The subscriber growth is outstanding. I'm just like, dang, my videos are pulling mega views from what they used to do. So I guess I'll just keep doing for you guys, and well, you know, maybe we'll get to 25,000 by this Christmas, like I plan to. 30,000 would be a positive on top of that, but you know, as long as you guys like it, I'll keep doing it for you guys. What is the most liked video on your channel? I don't know the most liked video is. The most viewed video is when I did the Meguiar's comparison wax video from probably about 3 or 4 years ago, when you had every different Meguiar's wax that was made at the time, or side by side like this on my hood of the Prelude, and I do it down the middle. That was my most all-time viewed video. I think it has almost 700,000 views. That's nuts. Almost 700,000. It's crazy. Why are they so damn lazy down there? They do want work and they get a job done. I don't know, Tom. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you. People in Orlando are just, they say there are a big transient population here. We get a lot of foreign people that come here. It feels like it's almost a Miami anymore, where it seems like half the population doesn't even speak English in Orlando area anymore. And people just come and go. And these people just think they're going to go get another job somewhere else paying, you know, double or triple. And you're like, where are you going to find that? You know, most jobs don't pay that. Like Disney, I think, is $11 an hour. Universal's $11 or $12 an hour. I mean, nobody pays big. You know, that's just the way it is, especially when there's such an abundance of people here that you don't have to, you know, really raise your prices too much, because this dude's going to leave 2 or 3 days later, and you're just going to get a new fresh body and off the street. So I don't know. Do you still have the butter white wax? Yes, I do. I learned a lot years ago from Greg when he was at Chemical Guys, but the more you get serious with detailing, you realize there's better products out there. For Chemical Guys, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Chemical Guys, but then there's a lot of bad stuff. It's just, you know, it's just the way it goes. It's an up and down thing. Turtle Wax Ice Liquid Wax review and thing. Probably not, because their liquid wax and their paste wax is the same. I noticed that the liquid wax has been pulled from the shelves at Walmart. And it basically is the same stuff, so there'd be no reason for it. But trust me, that stuff lasts about 5 to 6 months. It's really actually good. Uh-oh, my son's up here. What up, buddy? You gonna tell everybody happy birthday? Happy birthday to Nathan? You're a 2-year-old son. Now, you come here. You say hi to everybody. You say hi. He's 2 years old now. He's 2 years old on Tuesday. This past Tuesday, he turned 2 years old. What are you doing? What are you doing up here, buddy? What do you want? Huh? No, you don't get the turtle.
Wow.
Wow. What do you want? Why aren't you playing with your toys downstairs? Why aren't you watching stuff downstairs, huh? What? I don't have anything up here. Oh, you want these? Sponsored by Goldfish. Here, have some goldfish. Here, let me put the camera down, guys, so you can see him a little bit better. Give you a little bit of a stalker. I told you. He loves goldfish. Yeah, dude. I still remember introducing him to you guys, well, obviously a little over 2 years from now. When I had my 370Z and I introduced him to you guys. He sees himself on the screen. That's why he's acting like this. He sees himself on the screen, so it's pretty crazy. Yeah, because so he's obviously he's growing up right before your eyes. You get to hang out. You get to see him growing up right before your eyes. He's now starting to show up into some of my YouTube videos. He loves to be out there in the garage with me. He loves cars. He loves motorcycles. You want more goldfish? You what's a motorcycle sound like? What's a motorcycle sound like, Nathan? That's not what a motorcycle sounds like. What does it go like? Motorcycles do what? He's trying to give you all goldfish. It's pretty crazy. Why isn't your wife in the videos? Because my wife is usually at work. Remember, I work evenings, and my wife works during the days. That's when her medical practice is open. From one Nathan to another, happy birthday. Thank you. Both my little ones just passed out. They're thank the Lord. No, he slept we'll see. We went to Walmart tonight. We went to get ice cream tonight. He slept the entire 3-hour drive back from Miami. So he slept so much today. So I'm like, no. I told her, I said, wake him up. I don't want to be up tonight. I'm very tired. So I don't know what we're going to do. He's wired. The good thing is, though, he'll sleep in really late. So if I want to get up in the morning and actually go make videos, it's a good time to make them because I have the little video monitor for his room, so I can kind of keep an eye on him. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, buddy? You want some more goldfish? So, yeah, that's a good time for me to do it. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get out some videos for you guys in the GTR. I know the GTR is dusty now. I mean, it's not filthy by any means, but it's dusty. Maybe I might wait another 2 days to make those videos. That way I can actually give the car a little bit faster. I'll take the GTR to work the next couple days. What are you doing? Dang, you little thirsty boy. Or not thirsty. See what he does? He'll grab your hand and push you to what he wants because he can't talk yet. He says a few words, and that's about it. Has he ever helped you with wash the car? No. Say thank you. Say thank you. You're a fat pig. You're a fat pig. You eat too much. Is he a piggy eater? Not really. I mean, you know, some things he won't eat, but for the most part, he likes it. Desserts, he'll do everything for. Oh, my God. Any dessert, like on the cruise ship, you know, you have the different desserts, so like he'll go crazy for us. It's pretty crazy. Pretty funny. But no, he hasn't washed the car with me yet. He runs around. He likes to get in the car. That's the thing. He'll like to get in the car while I'm actually washing it or doing something. That's why sometimes you'll see him in the actual car, like on the steering wheel or whatever I'm doing the reviews. And so I'm just like, whatever. It works out. You want more goldfish? See, he's pointing to it. You want more goldfish? Yes? Yes? You want more goldfish? So, hopefully I'll be able to let him start washing and hanging out with me in the next. I figured they say he'll start talking pretty soon. Anytime now in the next couple of months, he'll start probably talking. Oh my God, he's picking up the Chemical Guys bottle from down here. He's actually was picking it up. What do you think about Chemical Guys? What do you think about Chemical Guys? Huh? What's your opinion as a 2-year-old boy on Chemical Guys? Would you recommend them? Would you recommend this to your viewers out there? Okay, I think he's going to recommend goldfish. He will recommend, see? No, he recommends goldfish. I'm sorry, Chemical Guys. I am very sorry, but he recommends goldfish over Chemical Guys. I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. He is wired. Oh, it's going to be a late night. I'm tired, too. This is when you know he's wired. He's like jumping everywhere. Any opinions on Mother's Speed Clay Bar? I don't have it yet. It's identical. I looked at the back of it. It's identical to the Eagle One clay mitt that I have, so it'll probably be very good. But I have not bought it yet to try it out. I was rewatching your Bagar's Ultimate NXT and Cleaner Wax. There are spot on predictions about the quite possibly being the most watched video. Yeah, it is. When you're a YouTube producer or anything like that, like I can go and look at my videos and then I can rate it as like most viewed video and stuff like that. So that's what I usually do. I go from there. Yes. Anybody want a hyper 2-year-old son to take care of tonight? You guys can have him for the low, low price of free. And he will come to your house and stay up until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and keep you awake all night long. Feel free to come have a good deal of him right now. He wants the camera time. No, my God. Now he's going downstairs. No, he's not going downstairs. He's coming back upstairs. What are you doing? What are you doing? And you know what? I got to tell you what. It's been a blast being a dad. If I could have 2 more kids in the future, but my wife says, like, no, I would love it because he's so much fun. Sometimes you come home and he's just like, you know, and it really cheers you up after him. So if you don't have kids, you don't know yet how much fun it can be. You know, you do things that you would have never done in the past before because you have children. And when they smile when they see you and stuff like that, that's a great feeling. So, and then I'll be able to have them washing cars, you know, ride around me in the cars, obviously. We'll get him a little tiny dirt bike in about a year or 2, a little 50cc Pee-wee bike, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm 22, have no energy at 12 a.m., but Nathan does. That's because he slept the whole time, DJ. I mean, he slept and slept and slept. And I'm like, dude, wake up. We were at the ice cream place. I know he loves ice cream. I was like, wake up, wake up. And he was like, man. And he just slept again. And I was like, oh. As soon as we got home, he woke up. And I'm like, you could add ice cream, but no. Need to see if there's a GTR Power Wheels. They do have some like that. You can special order them from Amazon, but I think the quality on the some of them is not very good. Nate, he likes riding in the cars with me. He will get on the motorcycle with me. He loves motorcycle. He loves the cars. If I go outside, he will be in the car with me in a second. He will open the door. He can open all the doors, by the way. And he can't open the GTR doors. He doesn't understand you have to push in and then pull out at the same time. But he'll get in the cars with me. He wants to get on both the motorcycles at any given time with me. Yeah, he'll be all over the place. He loves to run around, do stuff like that. I'm gonna get your armor all wash wipes. Yeah, that would probably be pretty bad. You'll probably ruin your car's paint with that stuff. Now he's gonna make all kinds of noise over there for you guys. Nathan, we're doing a live stream. No noise. He's laughing. He's over here laughing. Watch. He wants to put this thing in a cup and start rattling it. What? What are you laughing for? You're going to ruin my live stream. I'm going to lose subscribers over you. I'm going to lose subscribers because of you, Nathan. Yeah. Not good. Not good. My subscribers are all going to leave. See, he's making all kinds of noises now. Look at you. Oh, man. So, because we're on the Masterson's and chemical guys, the same thing? No, not really. There's a lot of similarities there, but where'd it go? There's a lot of similarities between the two because obviously he's taking what he learned from chemical guys, but they're not directly the same by any means. But he did take a lot of similarities, what he liked about this product or that product, and then influenced it. It influenced him in his products. I do see that. I will tell you that. He's giving the people what they want to see. What do the people want to see? What do my 23 subscribers hanging out online want to see? You guys tell me what you want to see. I always ask my viewers what they want to see. You tell me what you want to see. What is this about? It's a cup. I don't know. Yeah, I've got to be doing a lot more comparison videos. What kind of comparison videos would you guys like to do in the future? What would you like me to do in the future? There you go. Is that your crown? He's going to have fun with you guys tonight now. Now you got yourself a show person. Foam can. I can make that happen for you, David. I can make foam cans happen for you. I have lots and lots of requests for foam cans. What I'm thinking about doing is doing a couple short, like 3-minute videos where I test out foam cannons, and then I put those out on like a Monday or like an off day, like a Friday or something like that. I think you guys would really enjoy that. You think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Is that funny? Why are you falling on the ground for? Polish comparisons. Yeah, we could probably do that. The problem with polish comparisons is how do I show the results? You know what I mean? It's really hard to show the results on polishes. You know, that can be pretty hard because then it comes down to technique as well. If you press down too hard on the polisher, it's not going to really do it right. If you don't put enough pressure down, it's not going to do it right. There's so many elements. I don't know about that. Foam guns. Yeah. West Coast Custom Spray Wax versus. Okay, you can't touch that right now. He loves grabbing the mouse and playing with it. I think maybe more folks have. What are you thinking? Think that's funny? Have you ever met any founders of companies? Not founders. I've met a lot of people from different companies for sure. At Auto Geeks Detail Fest, Barry McGuire was there. So I've met him personally. I shook his hand. You got to see the pictures on my Instagram when I met Barry McGuire. Mike Phillips from Auto Geek was there. Obviously, I got his stuff. I got Dennis Gage from Classic Car was there. I have some of the other guys from Classic Car. I forgot what it is. Who else have I met? I've seen a couple of the big. So McGuire's has, if you watch the McGuire's YouTube channel, there's a guy, I don't know what his name is, so I apologize, I don't know his name. He's kind of guy probably in his 50s or 60s now, that he's their like pro detailer and he teaches you how to do stuff. Well, he was at Detail Fest as well. He seems like a very polite, nice guy. I say hi to him and I walk by and he was like, hey, how you doing? And stuff like that. Like obviously with 20,000 subscribers, I'm a nobody on the world. Now, if I was a chemical guy with 300,000 subscribers, bet your tail these people would know who I was. But I don't have that kind of subscriber base, so that's the way it goes. What's up, Venom? We were talking about you earlier, Venom. We today are sponsored by Goldfish. Goldfish. From what I understand, Turtle Wax is a private family-owned company. They obviously they pay people to run the company, but it's a privately owned company. 303 is another private company. Stoner Car Care is owned by Mr. Stoner. Obviously, never met him before. So no, I haven't met. I guess I haven't met any like founders or anything like that. Dalton, good to hear about the OxyClean. I hated the OxyClean, flip tab thing. It literally, anytime I went like this to it, it popped open. So if the hose hit it, knocked it down like this, and popped open, I looked, there was a puddle of the white soap all over the ground. And I was pissed about that. I was like, that's a terrible, terrible thing. Nathan, you need a new diaper. You stink.
Wow.
No, you stink. You stink really bad. You need a diaper. Go get a diaper change. Go do it yourself. You're a big boy now. Go. Good night, Aaron. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Go on. Change your own diaper. You're 2 years old now. Go change your own diaper. Come here. You want some goldfish? Have some goldfish. I put him on the table. He loves to just sit there and watch the cartoons on the table. It's pretty good. Yeah, you know how the only problem with kids is you got to change your diapers and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me or anything like that, but they walk within like 2 or 3 feet of you. You're like, oh, you stink, dude. So you got to suddenly now pick him up and drop everything you got to do. So I'll probably have to go take a break here in a few minutes and go get him changed because he's stinky. He's a stinky boy. Well, now he's going to go downstairs and watch TV. So I don't know. Sometimes they're not done. You learn that too, gentlemen, that are watching this later on. Sometimes you learn that you change them too early. They're not quite finished yet. So, 10 minutes later, you're like, oh, you stink again. So it's a great thing. Christian, thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. What do you think about Grill's Garage? The way they have a few videos on the products, I really talk about them. They are a very good order online company. The only thing I was kind of disappointed with them was their original soap was a little bit watered down, but I have not tried their newer car soap, so I can't comment on it. But all the other products, like their best of show detailer and stuff, absolutely stellar. I love their stuff. I love their Grill's Garage polishers. I own 2 of them. Lifetime warranty. They're not too expensive. Great beginner thing. Beginner to intermediate polisher. I mean, there's just they make good products all around. Like their spray wax is good. Their polish and compound is very good. I mean, they actually make a lot of really good stuff. I have their clay bar from them. Their wheel cleaner is good. I mean, you go on and on and on. And their new wheel gel tire shine is really good. They make a lot of good stuff there. What about 3D products? I have tried one of their products. It's a tire shine, very good. It lasted me about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks tops. Non-greasy, very good stuff right there. I just haven't tried any more 3D. I did not change my polishers at all. I still own my 2 Grill's polishers. One's a 6-inch DA polisher. The other one is a 3-inch DA polisher. Both, like I said, lifetime warranty from Grill's Garage. Solid products. DA polishers for the intermediate to beginner polisher that doesn't have any experience with it. Like I didn't when I first started. The good thing with their polishers or DA polishers in general is if you put too much pressure down, the pad will literally stop moving. So it's not going to keep rotating and burn your car's paint. Now, if you get a direct drive one or something like one of the old school like direct drives, if you put too much pressure down, you can actually burn and ruin your paint. Or with a DA polisher, if you put down too much pressure, the pad will literally just stop moving on you. So you've got to learn the happy medium in between where you don't have to put too much pressure down, just a couple of pounds of pressure down. And that's it. And so you cannot screw up your car's paint when you're polishing with them. Great solid products. Heard a lot of good things about the Harbor Freight one, but I've never personally tried it either. And then you start getting the Chinese junk, and I'm like, on the Chinese junk. I'd rather have a lifetime warranty in case something goes bad. Ship it off. They ship it back for free. I get a new solid one. I have not tried their glass sealant at all. Froze. One thing that I usually do is I always just, anytime I have a sealant or whatever, I always put sealant on my windows. It doesn't matter if it's Masterson Shield, Jet Seal for Chemical Guys, Stoner Car Care sealant. I always put it on my windshield, and I always put it on the side glass, the rear glass. I put it on my headlights, especially because it protects against the UV lights, turning the headlights the yellow color. If you keep them have a good sealant or wax on them, so it's a good tip for you right there. It'll really help prevent them because it's blocking the UV rays. Ever heard of try Wizards products? I have not. On Harbor Freight DA Polisher works great. There you go. See, you have people that have definitely tried it before and definitely like it. Some people say they don't. You know, I've just never personally tried it, so I will not comment. But I heard they're a pretty good deal, like $50 or whatever they actually sell for. You know what? So somebody mentioned to me earlier, let's try and go in. I don't want to cut off on you guys, but what I'm doing is I'm going to another thing. I want to go to most viewed. I guess I can do it that way. Well, I'm just seeing real quick. Yeah, the most liked video is also the most viewed video. That's my the difference between McGuire's cleaner wax, gold wax, and all that. 687,000 views, 14,900 thumbs up for it. That's insane. So yeah, you guys sometimes ask about which ones are my most popular and which one has the most views and most likes. It's that one right there. And I guarantee you that one alone has probably brought me in 1,000 new subscribers over the years. That thing always pulls new subscribers for me. I see it all the time in there. If I have the time for the best of show a wax by Griot, should I use that on the black? I would. I would for sure. And and I have not tried their best in show wax personally, just their spray wax, which is good. But if it's anything as good as their best in show detailer, you're gonna love it. But you know what? The one thing I recommend, if you're gonna get from anything Griot's Garage, buy it from a place like Auto Geek because they sell the big like 35-ounce bottles. Where if you go get it from your local stuff, it'll be like $14 for a little 16-ounce bottle. And it's like, why don't I get the 35-ounce bottle for the exact same price from Auto Geek versus the little tiny thing that I'm going to get down the street? So definitely buy it from Auto Geek because you're going to get the really big bottles instead, which is a lot better for your bang for your buck. I like your content. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I really do appreciate it. Subscribers like you that are helping this channel grow. Every time I refresh, I'm like, oh my God, I gained way more subscribers. This last week, like I've said before, I had some days where I gained 65 subscribers, 50-something subscribers, 40-something. I'm like, I was just like, whoa, I'm gaining that much. I mean, I've never seen it blow up this much. So it's all up to you guys. It really is. You know, if you guys like it, I'll just keep putting out the content for you guys. And thanks. You know, AutoGate is great. You can get free shipping. Yes, you can, David. I've used them multiple times. Many times they'll have a very low limit, a $50 limit, and they'll do free shipping. And it's really good stuff. I thought you used the Best of Show wax. No, I have used Best of Show Detailer. It's the blue detailer. That's the one I used, and it's amazing. Yeah, definitely you get some really good deals, David. I like Auto Geek. They have a great service. I accidentally got some wrong products one time, and they immediately corrected it. Within a day, it was all corrected, and I had the new products in. Really good stuff. They carry absolutely all those name brands, especially some of their name brands from overseas that you don't get here in the United States as easy without having to order them. They carry everything. And within a couple of days, no matter where you are in the USA, you get it. So, you know, as long as you spend a certain amount, then you get free shipping, and I like that even more. Any tips you've learned over the years through experience on car maintenance? Definitely use 2-bucket system if you can. The 2 grit guards at the bottom, you really will, honestly, you'll see a huge difference there, and keeping the dirt off of it, you know, every time you come back from the car's paint with the thing. Rotate your mitts probably every 5 or 6 months. You need to rotate your mitts so you get a brand new one every 5 or 6 months. Dry it off with you check your microfiber towels. My God, people don't check it all the time. you get debris in the microfiber. Sometimes it picks it up if it hits the ground or something. Pick all that stuff out. If you can't pick it all out, now that's going to the interior or wheel one. That right there alone can cause so many swirls. People, buffing out wax and stuff. And it has little debris that are stuck in between the little microfiber filaments that are now scratching your paint. You're like, oh my God. These are simple little things you've got to look over before you actually wash it. What air freshener are you using right now? The Turtle Wax Caribbean one is in there from the other time. That is in the GTR, and it still smells great. What should I do to prepare my car for a clay bar? All you got to do is wash it. Once you wash it, clay bar it. That's all it takes. Nothing special at all. What the heck is my son watching? I hear like a baby crying, and I know it's not him. He gets on the iPad. He clicks on all kinds of stuff over and over and over. He's learned about that stuff. Good night, David. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I always see them advertising Wolfgang products. There's supposedly some very good products. I haven't tried them either. It's one of their in-house products. I love Pinnacle Sovereign, though. I will tell you that. But, it's up to you guys if you want to try it. They're just a lot smaller thing. Here's, guys, best to show wax test results for... best to show wax. I don't remember that one. Oh, their best in show, the actual wax. I'm so sorry. I thought you meant the spray wax. My apologies. Because the best to show spray wax just came out last year. So I apologize. No, that stuff's very good. And you can put multiple layers on it. What I used to do is I actually used to put like 2 layers of the stuff on before I ever drove the car out. But again, if you really want to there's even better Carnauba ones out there, like the Pinnacle Sovereign, which I absolutely love. And you don't have to let it sit there forever. You just immediately put it on, and then you can wipe it right back off. It's just stellar, but it's so expensive. You gotta play a lot with it. Ever thought of purchasing a car from car part? I am doing a build for spare time. Oh God, the problem is I've got my both of my Preludes have problems, as you guys know. The white one has been gone for 5 months now. Like I said, I'm almost over that car now. I really wanted to keep that car until it hit classic car status in the state of Florida, which is 30 years. But more and more, I'm getting to the fact that I'm just like, I haven't even had it for so long. I don't even know about it anymore. And then the blue car is the transmission thing is slipping in second gear, and it needs the rust cut out and needs to be repainted. That one I will keep forever. But, man, the white Prelude is just getting to the point where I'm just like, I'm over it, So I don't know what I'll do. That's really where I'm at right now. Man, an hour and 26 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to keep going, guys. I'm starting to get pretty tired. I'm worn down right now. I will tell you that right now. Feel free to keep recommending stuff you'd like to see, asking questions, whatever you want. But I'm starting to wear down. The next 15, 20 minutes, I'll probably get off the live stream today. Just because of the fact that I didn't get much sleep and I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. So letting you guys know. So I can crash and then I can try and really catch up some again, get back on normal schedule. Having all the fun times to do. Yeah, I enjoy once in a while, like you were talking about the most views. One of my most views videos, my 4th most viewed video is the Meguiar's air freshener video. The ones looks like just sprays in there. That thing has 248,000 views. It's just like, what? That's a lot of people wanting to see that. But hey, that's cool. That kind of stuff's cool. And hey, it shows that my videos are reaching people, and I really do like that. When you have this many subscribers and you're getting this amount of people viewing it, it really is cool that I'm reaching so many people out there. I mean, that's a lot of people when you start thinking about it. It's really cool. I like it. So I just thought about that now that I do it. And all my top videos, I swear, my top 5 videos are all Meguiar's. The wax difference, ultimate black plastic restore, the wax results from the polishing compound, your air freshener, and the difference thing. They're like, and then gold class, and then ultimate. They're all Meguiar's. Every one of them. It's just nuts. Clayzilla kits. I think they're just like every other clay block and stuff like that. Austin, thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it, though. What's your favorite waterless wash spray? Probably Masterson's. Masterson's to me is just, it's so much thicker and richer. It doesn't drip at all, and I think that's why it's thicker and richer. It doesn't drip, and it has a shine sealant in it as well, so it helps protect your car and give it that nice shine as well. versus the rest that are just like a wash only. It's just so stinking good. I love it. Like I can spray it on my motorcycle. It just sticks on the side of the bike or on the doors. It doesn't drip or anything like that. Now it will drip over like a couple of minutes. It'll start to drip, but the time that you spray it on and then wipe it off, it's so good. I mean, I love that stuff. That I would buy. I've already gone through a couple bottles of it. Masterson's spray waterless wash is stellar. I've used it to clean a motorcycle helmets, all the bug guts and stuff. That's why I go through it so much, because it's sitting right there on the table. Pff, wipe it down. I'm done. Are you ever going to try Armor All whole car air freshener? I don't know. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Good feed. Keep it up. Thanks a lot, Lion. I really do appreciate it, even though I'm a zombie right now. But I love hanging with you guys, and if I get to spend a little bit of time with you guys just every week, even though we don't have a huge audience this week like we normally do, it doesn't matter. The fact is that I have some time to hang with you guys, and I will hang with you guys. I wanted to start this a lot earlier today, like around 8 o'clock, but we were just doing all kinds of stuff. We were shopping and whatnot, so it's just the way it goes. Yeah, I'll definitely probably try it then, Dalton, here in the future. And we'll see soon what happens. So there we go. Some regular products that you would like to see comparisons of that I can easily show on a car's hood or whatever. What kind of products would you like on a head-to-head battle like this last week's one? It's getting a lot of views. It's really good. I'd like to see more of that. Let me know what you'd like to see really quick so I can start getting an idea of what I could do this week to really pique your interest here, and we can see how that things work. I'd like to have some more ideas there before I wrap it up for the night. Let's put it that way. Because like I said, I'm fading pretty fast and I need to get some sleep. And so we'll keep this going another 10 minutes, guys. So 10 minutes, and we'll go from there. Carnauba wax versus synthetic wax. Yeah, maybe. I mean, looks-wise, they should be about the same. I will tell you that looks-wise. They're going to be about the same. It's the longevity that's going to make the difference. Synthetic wax is going to last you twice as long or almost twice as long as Carnauba. Ceramic coatings. I haven't done any of those yet, so I don't know. And let me put another thing to that. If at least one of the two products that are going to be in a head-to-head that you guys would like to see is over the counter, so you can buy it at any local store, that is a definite positive right there. And then you can, so like I had McGuire's Ultimate, you can easily buy it at Walmart, where versus Adams, which obviously was online. I think that's getting a lot of good reviews on it, and that kind of stuff. So that way you pull in the people that are only interested in over the counter, and then you get the couple that was there. So that's the kind of thing I should ask for too. Spray waxes, yes, that's a good one. I understand on that one, Glitch. That was probably good. That could definitely be a good one that I am open to. Would a Harbor Freight dual action polisher be okay? Yeah, whatchamacallit, Dalton said he has it, and he really likes it. So I say go for it. I bought Griot's Garage because I like the lifetime warranty in case it broke, and I haven't had any issues with it. I've owned it like 3.5, 4 years now. Solid product. Great. So yeah, what was I gonna use? I can hear my son coming upstairs. He's thirsty, so this will probably be the end of the night because he shakes his little sippy bottle, and that's when I know he's thirsty. See, here he comes. He's coming. See, this is what he does. He's handing me his sippy bottle. He's like, "Look, son, I want my damn." See, now he's running back because he wants me to do it. Rain-X on a car windshield. Rain-X wax versus wax. Rain-X will go on a lot cleaner than a wax will. A wax, what I noticed sometimes, the windshield wipers are a little bit sometimes on it, but a sealant doesn't have that same problem. You like old fish? Yeah, a sealant is the way I would recommend to put on all your windows. A sealant is just you seal your car and seal your glass at the same time. It's just so easy to apply. Seal your headlights, seal everything with sealants. I love them. They're actually just a lot better. Yeah, as long as you understand, some polishers can be a little loud. I do know that. What are you doing? Huh? What? This is great about being a dad. I will tell you that. I love being a dad. What? He's a little small guy, though. He's a little small fry. For his height, he's a short kid. Height-wise, he's a little tiny kid. So for his age, like they say, he's short. So I don't know. Must be his mom's Asian genes coming out. So yeah, maybe some spray waxes. You know, the Turtle Wax Ice Spray Wax would be really good because that's a really good product right there. That could be a fun one we could do. Versus maybe I don't know. Maybe even like another Adams product. Maybe Blazing Banana, that from Chemical Guys. See, put them up against somebody like a big name like Chemical Guys and see which one really comes out on top. That would be a good competition right there. What are you doing? Did I say you get on top of me? You stink. We need to get your diaper changed, guy. We need to get your diaper changed. You stink. See, that's another thing, Dalton. The higher end polishers like your Flex and Rupes from they're actually not very loud at all. What are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody needs to get the hookup for Flex or Rupes from me and get me a killer deal on a polisher. Somebody out there who's watching. Oh, gosh. Stop jumping up and down on me. Stop jumping up and down. No. That stuff's old. That popcorn's old. Wow. Wow. What do you mean, wow? You want my watch? You want Daddy's watch? Here, you can have Daddy's watch right now. So all the YouTubers will be like, don't wear that watch while you wash that car. You don't know what you're doing. Some of the comments you get are hilarious on YouTube. Some of the stuff you have, they're like, oh. What's the difference between a detailer spray and a waterless wash? Detailer spray will just get off light dust, where a waterless wash will actually properly wash a car. Will actually get dirt and stuff like that and debris off it. Where a detailer will only get light dust and stuff off. You don't want to get too dirty with a detail spray before you need to really kick it up to a waterless wash. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, that would be a good one. I'd like to put Turtle Wax Ice Spray Wax up against one of the big boy companies because they're no slouch. Let me tell you, the Turtle Wax Ice Spray Wax is no slouch. I mean, if anybody puts it past them thinking that Turtle Wax Ice Spray Wax is just some cheap spray wax, they're in for a rude awakening because it's stinking good. So we'll see. Okay, well, apparently I need to go get him a drink, guys. So what I want to do is go ahead and say thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. It means so much for me. I'm sorry I was on vacation. I wasn't able to answer a lot of your questions until a lot later. It really does mean a lot, and I will definitely do a lot more for you guys. What did you say up there? I'm surprised you haven't tried O&R. They were at Detail Fest. O&R was at Detail Fest for sure. I saw their stuff. What about Turtle Wax Ice Spray Wax versus Gold Class? Maybe that would be a good one. What do you want? What do you want about this for? No, that's it. He's going to get mad now, guys. He's going to get mad. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream off now and get out of here. But thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, you're going to see the 4-way comparison of the brightest tire shines I've ever tried. So that should be a lot of fun for you guys. Wednesday, I'll do that gator detail, the bug thing. That'll go out for you guys. And then Saturday will either be the Chemical Guys new waterless wash wipe, whatever the crap it is, or the Rain-X spray wax. It'll be on my GTR, so that way you guys can really see it. So anyways, guys, is it possible to wax a car without damaging the chrome parts? Just cover it up. Cover up. If you're worried about anything, get painter's tape and cover up your parts that you're worried about. Get yourself the big, fat, wide roll of painter's tape and cover up anything you're ever worried about. If you're worried about black trim getting messed up, you put that across your black trim. If you're worried about anything, use painter's tape. That's the trick right there. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me. I know it was just a little slow night for us tonight. Not a lot of big stuff, but dude, the channel is blowing up, so we're doing pretty good. So I will see you guys next weekend sometime for another live stream. Of course, we've got 3 more videos coming out this week for you guys to enjoy and hey, you put that tongue away. You put that tongue away. Nobody wants to see your tongue. 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 this kid to go to bed, but he's a wild monkey. All right, guys. Good night.